Yo, what's going on people, it's Phurzaah here, and in today's video I'm going to be ranking every single glider in Fortnite Battle Royale from worst to best. Now there is quite a lot of them, there is 34, so in order to make this video not so long for you guys, I've decided I'm going to fly through the first 25 of them, and then for the final 10 I'll spend more time giving my thoughts and opinions on the gliders and why I chose that spot for them. So bearing in mind people, these rankings won't apply to everyone or maybe even anybody. These are just simply the order that I chose to put them in and the order that I felt most comfortable with. So without further ado, let's get into this. So obviously people, we're ranking these gliders from worst to best, so I feel like it's only right to start with this glider right here. This is the most basic umbrella glider that you're going to get on this game. You get this one here from winning a game. It doesn't matter when you start Fortnite, as long as you win a game, this is the glider you will get. So the next one that we're going to be looking at is the snowflake glider. Again, this one here is an umbrella. You get this from winning a game in season 2, and again, very basic. The third one that we're going to be looking at is the founder's umbrella. This one you get from when you buy Save the World, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You buy Save the World and you unlock that. Again, very basic. Next we have the Sir Glider the Brave. Again, another very basic one. This is from season 1 I believe. Next we have the Road Trip umbrella. I mean glider, sorry. This one, to be honest with you guys, I actually don't mind it. It's just that there's so many other red gliders in this video that I preferred, so I thought that this one just has to go at the bottom of the pile. Next we have the Warhog. This one again very basic. We have better green ones that's in this list that you'll see for yourself. Next we have the Snow Scroll. I actually kind of like this one. My favorite color is blue, and there is blue in this glider, so I feel like it's okay, but again, just another very basic glider, so it's just gonna have to go to the bottom of the list for me. Next we have Assault 1. I'm pretty sure this is from season 1. I started playing Fortnite in season 2, so I actually never got to see this one until I actually done this video, so that's why it's near the bottom of this list. Again, it's pretty basic as well. It's just got a star on the top, but nevertheless I know people out there will probably like this one. Next we have the Modern. I do kind of like the color scheme on this. I do like bright colors, but again, it's just another very basic glider. There's nothing to it. So yeah, the next two I was having kind of trouble figuring out where to put them. I didn't know if I should put them here in the video or right at the bottom, because I don't really know how I feel about them. But we have the Jolly Roger. This one here is complete black and it's got a skull on the front. To me it's okay, but there's so many other black gliders in the game that just stand out to make this one just complete useless. Next we have the Half Shell. This is kind of like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle type of glider, skin, theme, whatever you want to call it. But again, I don't really know about this one. I'm a bit 50-50, so that's why it is where it is in the list. Next we have the Royal X glider. This one you get, I think it's from season 2. Again, nice colors, nice color scheme, but again, it's just very basic. We want to be seeing better gliders coming from Fortnite. We want to be seeing different things. I mean, all these gliders that you've seen so far are all the same shape. All it is that the color scheme has changed. So I think Epic really need to try and just think outside of the box and maybe bring in some new gliders with different animations, different shapes. I mean, they're just all the same shape with different colors. It's just very plain and it's boring. So next we have the Wasp. This one here again is just black with a green line. I do kind of like the pattern, that's why it is where it is on the list, but again, you know what I'm gonna say. Next we have the Hot Rod. This one here is pretty cool. I like the fire at the sides. I actually haven't seen anyone with this glider, so I don't know when it came into the shop. I don't think I've ever seen it in the shop either, but you know. Next we have the Raptor. I actually really like this glider. I mean, I've seen it in the shop a couple times. I've never actually just brought it. However, if I do have a spare 500 one time, I might just actually get it. I think it's pretty cool. It goes with a few characters as well, and yeah, it's just overall a nice glider. Next we have the Petunia. This is where it is in the list because it's the only all pink glider that we have in Fortnite, and as I've told you guys before, I really do like bright colors, so this is something that I would be using if I did have it in the game, but unfortunately I don't. Next we have the Stealth. It's pretty self-explanatory, it goes with the name. It's just a really stealth looking glider. Again, that one is pretty nice. Next we have the Zephyr. This one's really multi-colourful, a lot of colours going on everywhere. Pretty good, but again, it's not the best and it's not the worst, so it has to go somewhere in the middle. Next we have the Twitch Prime exclusive. Now this is a free glider, guys, and you get it with 2 characters. One's a legendary and one's an epic. So there's plenty of videos on YouTube. As a matter of fact, my friend actually made a video on how to unlock the free Twitch Prime exclusive items, so I'll put that link in the description below for you guys. So if you don't have that glider, head over to his video and check that out. Next we have the Blue Shriek PS Plus. This is pretty basic, but because it is exclusive to PlayStation only, I've decided to put it here in the list. This one, again, basic, but blue is my favorite color, so I don't mind it. Next we have the Fighter Kite. I like this one because of the colors on the side, and also there is a gap at the top of the glider itself. Now if you see all the other gliders, none of them have that little circle bit at the top, so I thought that was pretty unique and pretty cool. That's why it is where it is in the list, bearing in mind that it is an uncommon as well. Next we're going to be looking at the Carbon. You get this one from season 3, and I've been using this one quite a lot recently, so that's why I've put it here in the list. Next we have the Cozy Coaster. This is the Christmas edition. I do like the little neon lights on it and how it lights up, and it just stands out a bit more from the rest. Next we have the Get Down. This is the disco themed glider that you get in season 2. I really did enjoy using this during that season, but now there has been so many better gliders, so I've had to move on from this one basically. However, still a good glider, so that's why it's reached our top 10. Next we have the Voyager. This is the space themed glider, and I really do like this one. It's got the gold top, and at the sides it's got the space logos. I think that's pretty cool, and again, I don't have this one, but as soon as I see that in the shop again, I will be getting it. Next we have the Paper Parasol. Now this is the one that you get from winning a match in season 3, and I've got to tell you guys, I've been using this glider so much. I really like it, and it's the fact that it's an umbrella as well. And if you guys don't know, if you use an umbrella in Fortnite, you can actually reach the floor a lot faster. If you want to know how to do that, I can make a separate video on that, but yeah, just let me know in the comments below. Next we have the Mako. This one is from season 1. I actually never knew about this glider until I was doing this video, but just from looking at it, I really like this. I mean, it's got the nice little shark theme at the side, something that you've seen in Expendables. So if you guys have seen the film and you know what I'm talking about, just let me know in the comments below. Next we have the Rainbow Rider glider. I really like this one, even though it's kind of childish. There's stars and rainbows and unicorns all over the thing. I really like the fact that it has its own trail, and I think that makes it really unique, and I do use it quite a lot, so that's where it is on the list, and that's why it is there. Next we have the Prismatic. I really like the way that the colors work on this glider here. It also goes with a few characters, so it is a nice set to get, but I don't actually have this one at the moment. Next, this is the High Octane. Now if you guys haven't seen this before, it's because it's hidden in the battle pass. So once you get to tier 100 on season 3 and you unlock the Reaper, which is John Wick's, you unlock this High Octane glider as well, which is essentially John Wick's car. Well, it's supposed to represent John Wick's car anyway, but yeah, really cool glider, and I can't wait till I get to tier 100 so I can unlock this. Next we have Bear Force 1. Now I know a lot of you might be thinking that this was going to be my number 1 or my number 2 spot, but if I'm honest with you, I like the glider, but I honestly don't think it's all that. Yeah, it's big and it's got big wings and stuff like that, but to me it's just a big bear holding a love heart, so it's just nothing special. For my number 3 spot, I have the Gumdrop. I think that this glider is really sick. I like the color scheme. It's got different colors of red and pink going on. The texture of the glider looks really nice, and I just think it stands out really well. Next, for our number 2 spot, we have the Cloud Strike. if you guys haven't seen this, the glider has a lightning animation on it, so as you're gliding down, it looks like your glider is getting struck by lightning over and over again, which looks pretty sick. So if you guys haven't picked this up, when it comes back into the store, make sure you grab yourself the Cloud Strike. And obviously guys, for the #1 spot we have the Royale dragon. How couldn't this be our #1 spot? It's a dragon, it's crazy, it comes out, it bursts into little red flames. This glider is absolutely sick. It's a legendary, and it's currently the only legendary glider that we have in the game. I hope that Epic start to bring more legendary gliders like this into the game, and just kind of move away from having that basic same old glider that they just changed the color on, or the animation or something like that. I'm hoping to see more innovative ideas from Epic in the future. And yeah guys, let me know how you thought I ranked these gliders from 34 to 1, and let me know in the comments below if you would have put any other gliders in any other positions. Also let me know any glider concepts that you guys might have. I'm going to be doing a video on something like that soon. But yeah, like, comment and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.